everyone.
Hey there.
Welcome and thank you so much for joining us today for Flower Friday. I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's right. And we have got a fun wreath today that we're going to make. We're going to use some interesting things.
Yeah.
Some things that we don't normally use, but we are excited about.
Well, we do.
Yes, we do. We
just haven't made fall wreaths in a while.
made fall wreaths in a while, exactly. So we're excited.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome, everyone. Hey, Jessica, thank you for joining us.
Yes. We hope you all are doing well. And if this is your first time watching, please let us know. We'd like to say a special hello to you.
That's right. So if you're new to us, welcome. Like I said, my name's Amanda. This is my mom, Sherry, and we are on live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live. So
yes, we are.
Thank you for joining us.
Every single Friday.
Hey, Charles. Hey, Carol. Welcome.
Hey, Charles.
All right, so today we're going to be using, to make this fall wreath, a 24-inch Christmas wreath, evergreen base. Now this is a tiered evergreen base that we're going to be using.
Yep.
You can find these at Hobby Lobby. I know our Hobby Lobby has already started putting out Christmas.
They certainly have.
So I don't know if yours has, but ours has.
6 months early, but yes, they have.
But we're going to be using a Christmas wreath to make a fall wreath.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Which it seems a little early to me to be making fall wreaths.
Yes, it does.
Considering it's about 100 degrees outside here in Alabama.
Yes, it is. So,
hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Y'all be sure to share the love, sprinkle the love, tell your friends that we're on today.
Yes, please do.
This is going to be a wild and fabulous fall wreath that we're making today.
It's going to be a little wild, that's right.
All right, so we've got some pumpkins.
Oh, and they are so pretty.
We got some leopard pumpkins that we're going to be using.
Yes.
Now these are plush pumpkins. They have what feels like little beads or something inside.
Yeah. Yes, they're really neat.
So they're pretty lightweight, so they're going to be perfect for our wreath that we're making today.
Yes.
And we have, let's see what we've got over there.
Oh yes, we've got some mesh that we're going to be using. We've got this, and this is actually from Hobby Lobby. I got it last year. I'm sure they're going to have it again, probably.
I'm sure.
But it's just kind of a burlap with that little bronze or orange thing in it.
Actually, it's kind of a bronze.
Yeah,
I like it.
It is. I love this. So we're going to be using this along with our orange and white. And then we've got some leaves, some fall leaves and berries, and some orange hydrangeas, and some burgundy flowers, and so it, like we said, it's going to be a little wild and crazy.
Fun and fabulous is what I call it.
I think that's a better description. Yes, and then this is my very all-time favorite ribbon.
So I know if you've watched us for a while, you saw us last year. We used this a couple times, and it is still some of my favorite ribbon.
Love it, love it, love it.
I could not wait to get to use it again this year, and I love it because it's got the bronze on the one side, and then it's just so pretty.
Isn't that
and this
gorgeous?
Is actually a velvet.
Yes.
So it's very
And this came from Ampelco.
And then we're going to add a little bit of leopard, because, you know.
Gotta have some leopard.
Leopard's the new it color.
Yep.
It's like its own color now.
Yes, it is. Yes, isn't that strange? But yes, it is.
And so y'all let me know if you were like me and half of your wardrobe.
Yeah, as you can see,
right
earrings, shirt, yes, everything. It's so funny because I looked in my closet and it's like half, literally half of what I've got for spring and summer is leopard. I didn't even realize it, but apparently I like it.
Well, I know, and I feel like I order a lot from online boutiques.
Yep, I do too.
And I feel like that's just all that they're offering right now.
It is,
leopard.
which is great because I love it.
I should have worn my leopard today.
Yes, you should have.
So we also have just some orange and some of the burgundy. So basically this wreath is going to be leopard with orange and then the reddish burgundy color.
Yeah.
We're going to tie all that in together.
Yes.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
And I'm going to show you, we just, for this, we're using the mesh, and what I have done is I don't measure. I'm thinking these are about 12 to 14 inches. And I was telling Amanda, I said, you know me, I never measure. I never have measured.
Well, y'all know, if you watch us, you know we don't measure.
No, I just take it and I do it about right here, and that ends up being about the right length for it. Now you can use, you know, the cutters and the mat and get them exactly right, but the way that we're doing this, honestly, it's not going to make a difference. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. They don't have to be exactly the same or anything like that. You're never going to be able to see it because we're going to cover it all up, really. So can't remember how many I needed, so I'm just going to cut a few more.
Yeah, really, we're just going to kind of add that in just to make it a little bit fuller, and because we are using an evergreen base today,
to hide
we want to hide all the pine in
Yes, because if you watched me make any kind of evergreen, I do not like to see the pine. I want to hide it. So this is good to hide it with.
And I know a lot of you that are watching us live, you're asking about this ribbon, where we got it from. This came from ampelcoribbon.com. It's Ampelco, AMPELCO, and it is online. It is online, and it is, you can order and not be wholesale, but I want y'all to write this down real quick.
Yes, write it down.
If you plan on ordering from Ampelco,
and you're not a wholesale customer,
and you don't have your wholesale license, you just need to put in the number 6411. Okay, so write that down if you plan on ordering from them at all. You can always use our code and order from them.
That's right. They allowed that to be, so that's great.
All right, so I am going to, let's see, I am going to try to adjust this so that y'all can hear real quick. I don't know why you can't hear. That's weird.
Oh, they can't hear us. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Well, maybe that will help.
All right, see if y'all can hear us better now. Oh, I can hear me, so maybe y'all can, because I can hear me.
Yes, hopefully you can.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and start making our bow. All right, and I am using a Bowdabra Bow Maker today. I am making a whimsical bow for this. Actually, we're going to make a couple of bows, but let's see. So I'm using my Bowdabra Bow Maker, and what I did just now, I just cut a long piece of ribbon, a long piece of wire, probably 24 inches or so, and I doubled it over and put it right down in the Bowdabra. Some say you can hear us loud and clear, and some say no, so I don't know.
I don't know. That's kind of strange, but make sure your volume's up on your.
Guess that's the beauty of live
television.
There's
no.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put in my really pretty ribbon first, because this is the thickest. This is actually a 3-inch ribbon.
Yes.
Typically, we use a lot of 2.5 inch or 1.5 inch, but that is actually a 3-inch.
3-inch, yes. And like I said, this is my very favorite. I just love it.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and put it into my Bowdabra. Now, it is two-sided, like I showed you, but I'm going to put the bronze side facing up, and I'm going to loop it over, just like that. Now, I cut these tails for the 3-inch. I cut them at 14 inches. And I'm going to do 6-inch loops for this. Okay, for me, I just measure from my thumb to my pinky. And then make another loop. You may want to go cut that off.
Are they still having trouble? Well.
And I'm actually going to use 4 loops of this one, because I really love this ribbon.
I do too.
Let's see, where are my scissors?
Oh,
there they are.
Did you find them?
All right, so I'm going to cut that off right there. This is really thick ribbon too. Since it is, I probably need a better pair of scissors.
Well, here, use these. Just use those, because I think I've got enough of mine cut off.
All right. And now I'm going to add in some burgundy. Now this is 2.5 inch wired.
Pretty, pretty.
It's also, the tails are also 14 inches on this, and I'm going to do 6-inch loops. I'm only going to do 2 loops of this one. And now I'm going to add in some leopard to tie in those pumpkins.
Yep. Love those pumpkins.
I've got a loop there.
And did you tell them where we got the pumpkins?
I did not.
I lost my little card up here. They were from Etsy. Well, I had my card here. It must be over there somewhere. We'll find out and we will let you know.
Alright, so I've got that. Now I'm going to put in my orange. Because I don't think we showed you, but we do have a bright orange
yes,
pumpkin that we're going to put in there too.
Add to it. That's exactly right.
All of these ribbons are wired. Now, my orange tails are cut at about 13 inches. Okay, 12 to 13 inches. And I'm going to do even smaller loops for this. So I want them about 1 inch shorter than the other ones. And yes, typically, because I know some of you are asking, we do almost always use wired ribbon.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Yeah. We highly recommend that.
All right. And so now I'm just going to put my last 2 little loops in
I'd
here.
do 3. Don't you think on that one?
If you want 3, I'll put 3.
Yeah, let's do 3 because I love
3
this
works for
ribbon
me.
too. This again, this also came from Ampelco and it is so pretty.
All right. So I can cut that off since I'm done with that. The leopard ribbon, actually, I only had a little bit left, but I believe it was from Michael's a couple of years ago.
It was, yeah.
And it's like a burlap leopard, so I did not get that recently.
Nope, we've had that one.
So I'm just going to pull it up like that out of the Bowdabra.
I don't want to put that in front of you, so I'm going to move that out of the way.
I'm going to pull these around. Now, if you are not familiar with using a Bowdabra, I have lots of tutorials, so check out our YouTube channel. Look up Grace Monroe Home, and we've got lots of bow making tutorials. Now, when you take it out of the Bowdabra, it just looks like that. So it looks like not very pretty. You have to fluff out your loops. And to do that, I just pull one, either tail or loop one way and one another. And I do that all the way around.
And that makes them perfect. It's so pretty. Those colors just pop. Which is what I was hoping.
Yeah. And so it takes a little bit of time.
And take your time to do this. I know a lot of people, you know, get a little impatient, but you just got to take your time and play with it until you get it just like you want it. Yeah. And believe me, I tend to be impatient.
Robbie, I wish we could turn up the volume, but it's not. I don't know. It must be something.
Yes, I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
We'll try to talk louder.
Try to talk real loud.
Yeah. We'll see if you can hear us. I'm hoping maybe the replay will be louder enough, but who knows? Who knows?
We'll try to project tonight.
Yes, we're going to project. Talk from our diaphragm, as we learned in singing. Talk from there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it's on Facebook's end or ours.
There's
Hopefully,
no telling.
Those of you watching the replay are not having that problem.
Yes, we hope not. Yes, Luann, it is 6411. Thank you for that. And now, see, some of them are saying they can hear fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know why some are having problems and others are not. I don't know. But we will talk louder.
Okay, you can finish that up. Yeah, and actually our air runs a little loud in here, so we just cut it off.
So maybe that'll help. Of course, if you see me pass out, yeah.
Because it's about 100 degrees here in Alabama.
Yep, y'all call somebody.
Call somebody.
Yeah, I don't know who, but call somebody.
If you see us pass out here from heat stroke.
We want you to hear, though. That's important. Yes. So.
All right. So we already have some of the stuff attached, and we're going to show you how we did that.
Yes. And it is so easy. So we've now this is actually yes, we've got to have another one. Now this I went ahead and I've wired these on, and I'm going to show you how by wiring this one. And I will put that on. But let me show you what I did first. So I have gone around and I've used, I've probably used about 25 of the orange and white little curls. I couldn't think of what they were called. And
we call them
probably, yeah, I call them curls. And about 20 of the bronze and burlap ones. But it really just depends. You just want to make sure it's full all the way around. And so I'm going to show you what I do is I just kind of fold them up like this. I mean, it's simple. And then I will just put it right here and then just wrap the pine right around it to hold it. Because each little pine piece is a wire, so it's going to hold it just fine. There's no reason to wire it in or anything like that. And then I'll take, after I go ahead and first put all of those right around the outside, and I do them about every 3 inches or so apart. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my orange and white. And I'm just going to go right beside where I put the first one in. I'm going to go right beside it, and I'm just going to add that right there beside it. Just like that. And I'm going to do that around the whole outside of my wreath. And once you've got that done, it's going to be full. So I just twist my greenery right around it, just like that. So I'm going to do a couple more. And then I just look at it and see where I might need, you know, an extra one. Because, like I said, now you're going to see some of the green right now. I just do not want to see it when it's finished. So
yeah, and you can always add.
Yes.
After you're, you know, if you see a place, a hole or whatever, after you've got your stuff on and you want to fill it up, you can add it in later too if you need to.
Yes, exactly. The main thing is, since we're just using 2, you could use 3 different kinds of mesh if you wanted to. You could use 4, you know, whatever. We're using 2, so you just want to make sure that you've got it evenly around. So I made sure by going around first with my bronze and burlap one and making sure I had it all the way around the outside, and then I went back with the other because I wanted more of my orange and white one. So I added a couple of these for every one of the other and just kind of sprinkled them around. I do see a place right there that I need another one of these. So
yeah, Robbie, it's been a while since we've made a mesh one. I think it was last fall or Christmas.
I think it was, yeah. We just don't, you know, our customers don't really care that much for them, and so we don't sell a lot of these. We sell more florals, so we don't make a whole lot. But the main thing, like I said, is you just want to make sure that you've got this evenly spaced around, all around your wreath. But see, once you get it on, you can't tell if they're not exactly, you know, 12 inches or 14 inches or whatever. You can't tell it, so you don't have to worry about it.
Let's see. Somebody was asking, no, the curls we cut. We just cut them ahead of time.
I just cut them all ahead of time, yes.
It's just mesh from Hobby Lobby.
Yes, it's
in their fall section.
Just like this. This is what they are, and I just cut a piece just like that. And like I said, to do those, I just hold them up and cut it right about there. So it ends up that they're about, I'd say 12 or 14 inches. If you want to use a cutting mat and actually use a rotary cutter, that is fine. It was a little too fiddly for me. I'm just going to be honest. I don't have the patience for all that. So that's why I had to do something a little quicker. So this is the way I do it. And it works. So
yeah. And I'll show y'all. We do have our cutting mat down here. We just never use it.
I just never use it. I threw it in the floor and don't never use it.
You must have gotten mad and threw it in the floor.
I probably did because it's been sitting in there. But yeah, I just don't use it. Now I have already wired these on, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Can I get the wire from you, please, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid y'all going to see me sweat today. So I'm already hot, so y'all gonna see me sweating, but that's all right. I'd rather you hear me. Okay, now you can, especially this size, you could probably hold these by just gluing them, but I'm used to wiring everything on, so I wire it and glue it. So to wire it, I just kind of pinch up a piece like this, and I just poke my wire straight through. Just like that, and I always twist it because that helps keep it from tearing the material. So I just twist it a couple of places, and I usually wire it on both sides, and I go ahead and put both pieces of my wire in, just like that, so that I've got that much done. And now sometimes you'll have trouble getting the wire to poke through. So if you do, just cut it off again. Cut off the end of it and try it again. So there we go. I've got it just like that. And now I'm just going to put this one up here in the top. So I just kind of feel for the wire here because I want this one to be wired to the frame. So I just kind of feel around until I can feel it, and then I just twist my wires several good times right around it, just like that. And this one I want to be up a little bit higher. So I'm going to do this one to the top wire. I did that other one to the bottom. So I just pull both of my wires through to the back and then just twist. And that will hold them. And then I'll cut those off later.
Oh, as they said, they're all worried about us being hot. They don't want to see us pass out.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to see us pass out either, but we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, but thank you for caring.
It's good to know y'all care about us.
Yes, it is, and I'm going to get a sip of something
No,
to
if you're
drink.
just joining us. I don't know. Somebody said, several were saying that the sound wasn't very good, so we turned the air off. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. We usually have it on, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Now,
maybe it's on Facebook.
It could be on Facebook's end. Now, I've got, like I said, I have wired these, but I want to make sure they stay exactly where I want them. I don't want them flopping around and all. So I am going to put a little glue, and I wanted this one to kind of touch this leopard one. So I'm going to put a little glue on my orange one and just mash it down on my leopard one to make sure that it holds. So first thing I've got to do, oh, my glue has gone off. Well, first thing I got to do is plug up my glue. Because my glue unplugged. This is one of those times.
Y'all, we're a hot mess today.
I'm telling
Literally.
you. Literally a hot mess. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead.
We'll skip on to something else.
We're going to skip on, and I'm going to go ahead and put my bow on.
Oh, and several of you were asking about the Grapevine Wreaths. These are just 24-inch pine wreaths.
Yeah.
You can get them, wherever you get Christmas stuff.
Yes, yes.
Hobby Lobby. Our Hobby Lobby already has Christmas out.
Yeah, which just blows my mind, but that's all right. this one is going in the top, so I'm just wiring it right to the frame. And just twisting it around. Just like that. I love these ribbons together. So pretty.
I love these pumpkins too. These are some more that we got.
Yeah, and
these are the minky.
See if you can find
they're called minky.
Yeah, see if you can find the
what are you looking for?
The card. There was a card that I gave you. I put it over there. There it is, right there with the people that we got it from.
Maybe y'all can see that. It looks like Leanne Bruce.
Yes,
Code.
on Etsy.
You can find her on Facebook at Leanne Bruce Code.
Yep.
And they are very cute.
They
I think
are
she handmakes
very
those.
cute, yes, and they are just cute as they can be. I love them. Okay, so this one I am actually putting down here below my two pumpkins. So.
And I did not have, like I said earlier, that was literally just some ribbon that I had left over from probably 2
at least
years ago.
Yeah, at least
from Michael's.
Least 2
so I didn't
years
have
ago.
much, so I just added a couple loops in the first bow.
Yeah, just to kind of tie
and I had
in.
some more leopard, but I just wasn't happy with the way that it looked.
Yeah.
So I did not use that.
Yeah, we did. We had some actual glitter leopard, but
yeah, but I didn't.
She just didn't love it.
I did not love it, so I didn't want to use that. But you could use whatever, whatever leopard
Yes,
you
any
have
that
and
you
like.
wanted. She just didn't like it. So I said, well, if you don't like it, we don't have to use it. So, and I'm just twisting that around. So I've got my bow down here in the bottom. And as soon as my glue gets hot, I'm just going to make sure that these two are glued together. It's getting there.
It doesn't take long with the glue
No,
skillet.
it doesn't, and I didn't turn it up because I had already cut it down before. So let me cut it up.
One thing that I do love about the glue skillet.
Oh, I do too.
So quick.
It is very, very quick. So it will be ready in a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and add some of our pretty flowers, and we're going to use some of these hydrangeas. Aren't those gorgeous? These are actually in the summer section in Michael's. They are on sale right now, I think 70% off. So make sure to check them out because there's not a thing in the world wrong with them and with using them for fall. So I'm going to cut that off though. I'm going to put one right in here. I think I can get enough glue for this. And I'm just using one of my pine pieces to wrap right around it, just like that.
Jessie asked, how long have y'all been doing what you do? Well, Jessie, we have been selling wreaths since 2007.
Yes.
So, about 13
all
years
over the
now.
world. Yeah,
about 13 years. We started out on eBay.
Yep.
Long back in the day.
Back in the day.
And then it just kind of, whoops, tripping over your plug.
My plug, uh-oh,
It
I
just kind
pulled it out.
Progressed from there.
Yep. And it has been a blessing. This just doing this has been such a blessing, and now we teach people how to do it, and that's even more of a blessing. Let's see. I think I'm going to put that one right down here in the bottom.
I love these orange, and
They are just so pretty to me.
One of those you can stock up on when they're on sale like that.
Yeah.
And use them, fall, Halloween.
Yep, you definitely can.
Charles said Joann's has flowers 80% off plus another 25% off.
Wow.
Until tomorrow, so y'all check out Joann's.
Go shopping. Yeah. Or order online if you don't have one close.
Yeah, ours is about an hour away. So.
Yep.
But we do order online from them.
Yes,
quite often.
yes, we do. We surely do. I'm just playing with my ribbons. Alright, so here's what I've got so far, so that you can see that. I've got my bows and my pumpkins and those hydrangeas, but now I want some of the burgundy to tie it in. So
I think that rose is actually a little different.
It's a different. I've got more.
Okay, I'll go get some.
Yeah, see if you can find another one of these.
Which one? The smaller one?
Yeah, the smaller.
How many do you need? Just one?
I think just one's enough, because we've got 2 of them over here.
Yeah, there's another one of the big ones too, but you just want the
Well, bring that too. Who knows? I might use them all. You never know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, and these are actually on sale at Michael's too for like $1 something a stem, because I saw them yesterday online. So y'all check them out.
And I mean they're perfect for right now. There's no reason you can't.
Oh, you can use those year round.
Use them year round for sure.
And I mean, literally, all they do is just change the tags out. It's the same thing, you know.
Yep. There's nothing. I mean, those
they
are
just
burgundy
market it
and
a little bit
yep,
differently.
that's exactly right.
But
so that's exactly right. So there's not one thing different. I think. Let me see. How many of those have I put in? Just
I've got 2 over here.
Yeah. Let's see.
They're pretty too.
They are. I love these colors. And they just work with this. Well, gotta get the tag off my fingers.
And you know, we love leopard, but if you don't love leopard, you could totally use some, just orange pumpkins.
Yeah.
You know,
yes, for sure.
This company that we got them from, I'll show you their card one more time. They have all kinds of colors.
Yes. Did you show them? You showed them the blue one.
Yeah, we've got some of the teal, blue. Those are pretty.
I love those, and they do. They had all
of
kinds.
The leopard.
I just stayed in their store for quite a while.
Did that one come from them, or that was from a different store?
That was a different one. Yeah, and it's beautiful too. So
I'll show you this one while we're.
Yeah, now that one.
While we're looking at pumpkins.
I had the name of it somewhere, but I don't know what I put.
And we will be making something with that very soon.
Yes, and we will tell you who that one is when I find the card.
And now if this is your first time watching us, let us know in the comments. Just put first time viewer in the comments. Welcome. If you are a first time viewer, we are so glad to have you here with us.
Yes, we are. I just saw a little spot that I felt like I needed another piece, and see, that's what you can do. If you see a spot, just stick it in right then. No big deal. Okay, I think I've got my glue now where I can put my glue on my pumpkins. So, because I just want to make sure this doesn't come up. So I'm first just going to put a little right there, and then I'm just going to put a little right here just to make sure they stay together, just like that. So there we go. And I just used, since I used my glue skillet, I just used a stick to do that. Now I've got some leaves here with some berries that I'm just going to kind of sprinkle around. Stick this one right over there, please. I'm just going to kind of put these all around.
And I love these colors together.
I
love
do too.
red
I do
or
too.
burgundy and orange.
You cannot go wrong. Put this right here under. You cannot go wrong with these colors, I don't think. For
I will show that card one more time. It's Leanne Bruce Co.
Did you find that other one? I don't know what I did with the other one.
And her email is leannebruceco@gmail.com. So if you can't find her on Etsy, y'all can send her an email.
Let's see. I'll put this one
And I'll
up.
put a link in there too when we get done. So just check the comments.
Now then, let me just show you where we are. So this is where we are so far. But I want to take my ribbon. Hand me that one. And I want to just use a couple of little places of it around. So I'm not going to measure again. I'm just going to cut some. I would say that's about 14 inches. And I'm just going to place them using...
I could have been cutting some of those.
Yes, you could have. I didn't even think about it until just then. Yeah, cut me about 3 more, if you would. I guess about 12 inches. They don't need, I think I made that one too long. I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter, because I don't want them too long. Well, I cut that upside down. I hate it when I do that. Let's see.
I just want to see how close I got to 12 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, I was 13.
Was it 13? She's
close.
Good. Now,
Once I
I
get
am not as good
my
as...
dovetails in,
Yeah.
it'll be 12.
Yep. She is good at that.
That's just my humor, I guess. I love to see how close
She gets, yeah. Let's see. Alright. So I put that one there. I'm going to put this one right here on the bottom.
No, Karen, we're not using the stand today with this one. We had to do this one on the table.
Yeah,
we're just
this
doing
was
one
just
today.
a
We're not
little-
doing two. Actually, we
yeah.
didn't have double the pumpkins, or we would have done two.
Yeah, if we had of, that's the truth.
But we didn't have enough pumpkins.
No, I thought I had ordered 2 and I didn't. I ordered 2 different ones instead. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here. And that one I'm going to cut just a little bit shorter. Let's see. I think I just need one more.
Oh.
I just want one more here at the top. That'll work.
I'd probably add one right about here.
Well, stick that one there. That'll be all right. It's not going to hurt nothing. Can't use too much of this ribbon. It's just
Yeah, and
so
the great
pretty.
thing about that too is it because it is, you know, double-sided, then, you know, it looks pretty from both ways. So it's okay if the one side shows.
I've got these cute little puffs that I got at Michael's last year, and I'm just gonna add a couple of those because I just thought those were cute. So I said they just kind of give it a little sparkle.
Let's see, Leah says, from Nebraska, we're not getting a sound out of you gals, and at least not continuous, and it's exasperating to say the least. I can read lips, but your grins tell me nothing.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry.
It must be on Facebook's end because some people are getting sound and some are not. So I don't see how that's anything we can do to fix that. It has to be Facebook.
I wish we could. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it has to be them. So maybe try to come back and watch the replay and see if maybe the sound will be on for the whole thing then. Hopefully it will be.
Maybe.
Because I don't know. I just don't know. It makes no sense, does it? I could understand if everybody couldn't hear, but for some people to have it, it just doesn't make any sense.
I know.
But there we go. I think we've about finished it anyway. Let's see, am I holding it right? I can't tell because it's so big, but there we go.
Yeah, let me look from this angle.
Yeah, see if I'm holding it correctly. No, I don't think I am. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You need a little green. I mean, I'm seeing some green under there. I would put
Where?
something under
Right under here. I'm just going to move it out of the way because I don't like to see green. So I am carrying it out of the way. Now what you can do is put a couple more pieces of your mesh if you want to in those places around in the middle if you see some of the green and you don't want to see any of that, which is like me, I don't want to see it. So, but there you go.
I love it.
Isn't that something?
And if you love leopard, then this is a wreath that you will love.
Yes.
And if you're making this for yourself and you want to add more leopard, hey, go for it.
I can tell you, if we'd have had more of that ribbon, I would have probably added it all around the outside too. So make sure to try that if you make it. But it shows that you can use the mesh, and we even occasionally will use the mesh on grapevine too. So you know you can use it. It works good to hide the pine.
Angel asked if it was heavy. It's a little on the heavy side, but it's not terrible.
It's probably not any heavier than a grapevine with this much in it. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I would say, what, 5 pounds? 4 pounds?
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably 4 or 5 pounds. So, there you go. I'm just going to back up so you can see how big it is.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you can see it. Let's see, Kim, how would you hang these? Well, on the back of these are tiered wreaths, so you can hang them straight from the wire on the
right
back.
to the hanger if
Yeah.
you wanted to. Or you could use, some of your covered wire and just make a little hanger if you wanted to as well. Either way. But there you go. These are fun.
Yeah, these are fun, and they're whimsical, and they're just a really just a fun look. I love them.
And I tell you what, I'm out right now, so I've got to get some in. But what I would even do to finish it off, you know what I'm gonna say, don't you? I would spray glitter spray all over it. Because
I know. I just threw the bottle away.
She just threw my bottle away.
There was I couldn't get any out.
Yep.
There may have been a little bit in there, but
I try to keep it because I do that anytime if I want something to just really sparkle or really stand out, I just spray over the flowers, just lightly with the glitter spray.
Like a gold
glitter. A gold glitter, yes.
Or either an iridescent
or sometimes
glitter.
I'll do an iridescent if I'm going with a white or anything like that, silver, something like that. I'll use iridescent. But
Angel, you can get the glitter spray at Michael's.
yes, Michael's.
Actually,
you can even get it at Walmart.
Yeah, I was supposed to say our Walmart has it. The kind that I like though, the brand, the Design Master, is at Michael's.
Yes, that's at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They have it either one of those.
But you can, our Walmart does have some glitter. I think I can't remember what brand it is.
I can't remember either. But yes, they do.
Well, this is fun.
So there you go. We just wanted to do something different. We're not, don't do a lot of the mesh wreaths, but occasionally we want to. And so there you go.
And this is fun.
Yep.
All right,
So
guys.
it doesn't have to be complicated to be beautiful. Not at all.
Well, listen, we have tons of DIY tutorials, wreath making tutorials, recipes, crafts on our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com. So be sure to check that out.
Yes.
If you are watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell so you get notified when we release new videos. If you're watching on Facebook and you're watching us live, We are live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live. And you can go back and watch all of our past shows because they're all on Facebook, they're all on YouTube. And we have some fun.
Yes, we do. This is a lot of fun.
All right, guys. Well, we thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.